It's the last day of my Read Aloud for Banned Book Week, and today's pick is not necessarily one of my favorite banned books. I couldn't remember which ones I did last year, and I didn't want to repeat, although I might have, I don't know. But the book I'm reading from today is a book that I love to hate and I hate to love, and it is an excerpt from Twilight. How old are you? 17, he answered promptly. And how long have you been 17? His lips twitched as he stared at the road. A while, he admitted at last. Okay, I smiled, pleased that he was still being honest with me. He stared down at me with watchful eyes, much as he had before when he'd been worried that I would go into shock. I smiled wider in encouragement, and he frowned. Don't laugh. But how can you come out during the daytime? He laughed anyways. Myth. Burned by the sun? Myth. Sleeping in coffins? Myth. He hesitated for a moment, and a peculiar tone entered his voice. I can't sleep. It took me for a moment to absorb that. At all? Never, he said, his voice nearly inaudible. He turned to look at me with a wistful expression. His golden eyes held mine, and I lost my train of thought. I stared at him until he looked away. You haven't asked me the most important question yet. His voice was hard now, and when he looked at me, his eyes were cold. I blinked, still dazed. Which one is that? Aren't you concerned about my diet? He asked sarcastically. Oh, I murmured, that. Yes, that. His voice was bleak. Don't you want to know if I drink blood? So there it is, my last Read Aloud banned book read of the week, or whatever. Banned book week read aloud, I don't know. So that's from Twilight. You can go to the ALA.org website and find all the books, well, a lot of the books that are banned and the most challenged authors. And Wiki has a list of banned books and things. You can find them all over the place. Some of your favorites, I'm sure, on there. I know a lot of my favorites are. So, avoid censorship, down with censorship, read a banned book. See ya.